Parents around the Cape Fear are now getting their students ready for the fast approaching school year, and a recent survey shows that 65% of parents say their children have their own smartphone. But there are some tech tips to help you prepare for the return to the classroom, and we are walking a fine line this morning because the state of North Carolina now putting the clamps down on cell phone use during the school day. Joining us right now, Jessica Holt with US Cellular, now part of T-Mobile. Thanks for joining us this morning.
Thanks for having me.
Let's talk about that first. Maybe the first thing that parents can do is think, maybe I can start to wean my child off the cell phone a little bit now between the start of school year. 2 or 3 weeks away, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
What I'm seeing is it's just mainly like keeping them off of social media, things that will distract them during a time where you should be learning. And I guess it's up to like teachers' discretion whether or not they want to like allow phones. But phones are great even for after school.
Absolutely. So let's talk about after school and before school and trying to get those kids prepped for some of the classes that they're seeing.
Absolutely. Have the conversations with your kids before they go back to school. Things like focus and organization is huge. Cozy family calendar allows you to put everybody's family together, their events, reminders, just because when you go back to school, school is hectic, so you can kind of keep everybody on track.
We saw headlines earlier this month that said actually children who are younger than 13 that have a smartphone have a few more mental health issues. Talk about that conversation you should be having with your child as a parent about when is too early to have a phone.
Yeah, and it's not a one-size-fits-all. Sometimes you might say, hey, now's not a good time for a phone, but you still want to be able to have communication with them, see where they are. So a smartwatch is a great option where you can just still talk and text with them. Or if you think, hey, now is a good time for your first phone, there's an app called Bark where you can actually monitor and filter out like web content on your kid's phone just for peace of mind.
And reading some of these ideas and suggestions to be able to wean kids off, one of the things that I read, which was interesting, is you may want to slide the grayscale on the phone because a gray screen is a little less intimidating and enticing for kids to be able to see what's going on.
Absolutely. And then, put the phone down before you go to bed so you can get a full night's rest before you go back to school so you're all refreshed.
A couple other tips now leading up to school?
I would say apps like Khan Academy is great. When you're going back to school, maybe you're starting a new subject like a foreign language or you want to brush up on like some math. Khan Academy is great where you can do practice quizzes step by step. It's like a tutor in the palm of your hand.
There you go. Brushing up on math, now my palms are sweaty.
Yes.
Right?
Yeah.
Oh, I'm glad that's a long time ago.
Yes.
All right, Jessica, thank you very much. We appreciate those tips.
Thanks for having me.
We'll see you next month.
Sounds